Well, good evening, folks. It's Nibiru Ireland. Hope you're keeping well tonight. And just heading home from work. It's just approaching 5:25. The west side of the city in Dublin is still a bit bright, but we just witnessed a spectacular red sunset. And what made it most attracting was because as you looked over towards the east, okay, at about 5, we had this massive redness. So even as the sun was going down on the west, it was all dark in the middle, and then on the far left, which would have been the east side where the sun came up, we had this massive redness. Now I'm going to put some video up and you can actually view it, and I have to say it was spectacular. Now I've been doing some of the recordings when we've had these pink clouds, and I was watching them as I was driving over the M50 motorway, which links Dublin Airport to most of the main intersections to take you around the country. So as you're coming over the motorway, if you look to the right, it would have been the west. As the sun was going down, we had this massive redness, looked like a volcano erupting. And then on the left hand side, on the far east, was this redness. Now I've been reporting this I've reported this now on one of the old videos where the sun was going down in the west. I'm still coughing with this cough. No more chems, by the way, all day today, and it's now just getting dark at 5 in the evening time. There's no chems all day today again, and for some reason there doesn't seem to be as many airplanes flying over Dublin heading to America. Maybe there was too many complaints went in about them, being honest. So I'll put a bit of video up there, you can have a look at it yourself. The video was taken about 5 tonight in an industrial park on the north side of Dublin, and I was facing towards the west. As you can see, the car parked with the blue railings on the right hand side. The sky ahead of you there, which you can see all the different colours, that was actually west, facing west. And we still had mad redness on the far east of the city in Dublin. So maybe that just might open your eyes up that that's not right. And all these pink clouds that we're seeing, there's definitely some sort of a reflection. And if you've seen the video where we had this some sort of an orb that popped out in between the clouds and the clouds went in behind it, that was a video I took the other day. Now to me that's spectacular, because I've never seen anything like that in my life, where this kept on moving up through the clouds and the clouds went in behind it and came out the far side. So if you have a look at that video, it's about 11 minutes. But I don't know, now it's, what's the temperature now, is 48 Fahrenheit, so that's about 8.8 Celsius. -3 this morning, so it's definitely gone up again. But we'll just keep an eye on it, and let's see what type of coldness we're going to have tonight. But just watch the redness in the morning time, and ask yourself, when you're driving on the motorway, or when you're bringing your kids to school, or when you're on a bus, just look at the sky and ask yourself that you've been on that route day in, day out for the last 6 months, or 6 years, or 16 years. You've been on the same route for years. Just ask yourself the question, have you ever seen that before? Okay, you haven't seen that before in November. Okay, that's not something that happens. The dates we're going to watch out for is the day before the election. I won't be getting into politics, but just watch the date. And let me see, the 14th of November, we're meant to have this supermoon, and it hasn't been seen in something like a century or something, they were saying, where we've seen a supermoon this big. So eyes to the skies, Ireland, and as I said, we'll do some sort of a daily report now. I invested in a Canon camera, thanks to our friend over in England, and I've got the H40 now, so I'll be able to record at night time. So eyes to the skies, Ireland. Cheers.